Okay, I guess I'm gonna make this quick because it's been a very long day. It's been a very like difficult day and a very strenuous and confusing day, and I really don't feel like talking for very long. So let's knock this shit out in 5 minutes. It's the first day of Lent, but by the way that I live today, you probably wouldn't fucking notice. Today was like a failure Lent wise. I didn't enjoy. Let me stop being negative. Today was a very interesting day because I use that word a lot. Interesting. A lot happened today. Um, Quiz this morning in calculus. I woke up early and studied for it, and I still know that I bombed it because I studied local maxima instead of absolute maxima, and looked at formulas that weren't a part of the coursework. And I just know that I didn't do well on the quiz, and I'm pulling a C in calc, and I need to pull at least a B, but I want to pull an A, and I'm not doing as well as I thought I would be doing, or as well as I feel that I need to be doing. Then was my midterm. No, then was a meeting which went well, but I had to dip out early from. Then was my midterm in programming, which I felt I was well equipped for, but best case scenario, I think I maybe got a 90, and I'm not feeling confident about that shit either. And meeting that, then I walked back to my dorm to write a paper for my government class. My developing countries in the Middle East class, to be more specific. This nightmare of a fucking class. I don't want to be taking this shit. And my socks got soaking wet because it was pouring rain, and my entire fit got soaking wet. My hair got messed up. It did not look like this before. I've been really insecure about my hair like all day. Came back here, lounged around, and here being my dorm, I lounged around and wrote my paper, or 850 words of my paper, and it needs to be at least 1,000 to 1,200 words. And it's Lent, so I'm not eating from sun up to sundown, and I'm limited in what I can eat, but you wouldn't tell because then I ordered Manhattan pizza. I got fucking mozzarella sticks and a lamb gyro with fries. It was unhealthy as fuck. I should not have fucking eaten that, and I still did, and I did it because I was really hungry today. Then to make matters worse, I called my homegirl, and I'm like, I FaceTime her because she FaceTimed me yesterday, and I was in bed. She was with my cousin, and I felt bad because like I wanted to come through and see her, even though she's all the way across campus. And FaceTime her like 7:30, and she's like, "Hey, I'm in your building," and I was like, "Oh shit," and she's like, "Yeah," and then she asked the group if I could I could come through. They were like, "Yeah," so I pull up. She's like, she's like 2 floors below me with a couple people we ran into, in this building, like in the lobby in the elevator, like a couple of days ago, exactly a week ago actually, when I was with her and my cousin, and chilling with them. They got alcohol pouring. They offered me edibles, and like they were like really strong edibles. Did not take the edibles, but I had 2 glasses of red wine. I'm not drunk whatsoever, but I am definitely loose enough from the alcohol to speak my fucking mind, and that's what I intend to do. And from then, the night kind of just devolved into a mess. I mean, I was just drank and I talked, and then she came back here and just talked about issues that she's having, and she was really drunk, and I tried my absolute hardest to keep her together and get her downstairs and get her to her ride, and it was just a mess, and she made me feel like pretty uncomfortable, and I didn't want to say anything, but at the same time, like, she made me feel really uncomfortable, and I don't know what to do because she's like my friend now, and like she's my connect to other people, and she's my friend, and I really just don't know what to do, but she made me feel pretty uncomfortable. I'm looking at one of her texts right now. It says sorry, and I mean, granted, she should be apologizing, and I need to be an apologetic person, but like it was just a long night. I was supposed to be in bed like an hour and a half ago. I want to wake up at like 7 tomorrow. I'm probably not going to wake up at 7 tomorrow, even though I have a 9 a.m. 4 fucking classes tomorrow, and another, like, the second half of my programming midterm, and like, I'm tired, man. And when I thought about making this video like a few hours ago, like I did not think it was gonna be like this. I didn't think I was gonna be tired and like upset and uncomfortable and a little miserable. I thought I would be like, oh, first day of Lent's down. But Lent is celebrated by Christians, and not many Christians know this, which is the problem with modern. Well, which is the problem with not modern but Western Christianity. Lent is celebrated because Jesus went into the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights, and he didn't eat or drink, and he was tempted by the devil, and he, eluded the devil's temptations, and he was alone for 40 days and 40 nights. And that's kind of how I spent Lent last year. It was alone and not eating and being alone with my own thoughts and being alone with in the presence of the Lord and just that's not how I spent today. And I feel ashamed about that. So, yeah. It feels good to get this off my chest. Aside from that, aside from today, the last few days, last like week has been awesome. A week ago, like last Wednesday, was sweet. Hung out with my homegirl, my cousin. We walked around. It was like the first warm day on campus, so everyone was out. I was telling them, it's niggas outside that have never been outside. It's niggas that go to the school that did not go to the school a week ago. That was cool. And Friday, hit the town with both of them, a few of their friends. And we went to Maryland, went to this nightmare blunt rotation ass function. It was not that fun, but hanging out with them was fun, and hit on a couple girls, struck out on a couple girls. It's definitely fun. Really love my cousin. And this weekend was awesome. My brother turned 24, which is awesome. Yeah, sorry, my mood is just killed. I always like to say to give the timestamp. It's Wednesday, March 5th, 11:26 p.m. First day of Lent is done. I don't think I'm going to edit this either. I think I'm just going to throw this on YouTube. Well, I have to edit and turn the volume up a little bit, but I'd rather have this be uncut. The next 39 days are going to be better. They're going to be better. But today wasn't. So